Manmanabha, Manmanabha, Manmanabha.
Om Shanti. It's nice to be here. I am here in India since September month. I came here to join the 50th anniversary of Hyderabad because the Baba service started 50 years ago, and I was the first group of people there. So I felt that it was good gesture to be present there. And then I get the opportunity to go to different places. Last night I came from Punjab, that is Chandigarh. Actually we went to see the Kullu Manali, but because of the natural calamities, again, we could not go there, so we went only halfway. As Sister said, that we are in the region of hurricane. Hurricane season starts in the month of June, where here monsoon, and it finishes in the month of November. So we all had to prepare for these 6 months internally, that means in our mind, in our emotion, as well as the physical aspect of it. I had a great fortune not to experience too many hurricanes, but the 2 big hurricanes I experienced. Recently, I faced earthquake. It is hard to believe that I am here. I was in the part of Venezuela, Caracas, which is at present the most challenging country. And there was an earthquake. And earthquake was when we were sitting, myself and Sister Jyoti from Dubai, and Sister Silverine, who is in charge of the Venezuela Center. We all were sitting. We went especially to tie Rakhi, although there was so many different opinions whether we must go in that country or not go in the country. But I always have this feeling, we are needed where the most challenge is there. That is a feeling which I have. And I always feel and faith that Baba will protect us in some form or other form. So we did not face any physical challenge in the sense of transport, food, because we take our own food there because they don't have the foods on the shelves. And we had the vegetable, whatever was there, that was not a big issue for food and resident and the transport. But one day when we were sitting in meditation, about 30 souls were there. Not all were Brahmins. Some were Brahmins and some were not Brahmins. And we went to tie the Rakhi to them. And when I went, we were sitting. We had 3 chairs in front. One was myself, Sister Jyoti, and other Sister Silverine. And we were prepared. We were changed. We were prepared for this ceremony of Rakhi. We tied a Rakhi to one person. And the second person, when person came in front of us, there was an earthquake. And everybody was not able to speak, but they were able to do like this. And everybody would listen to each other. And we went with, remember Baba? And whosoever were there, everybody just remember Baba. And everything was shaking. But I did not feel the seriousness of it because I did not feel it was very serious. And so the earthquake stopped. It was 7.1 for 60 seconds. That means full 1 minute, which is considered as a bad one or high level one. Nothing fell, nothing happened. Actually, we did not experience anything serious about it. And as soon as earthquake finished, we continued to Tairaki. Nobody has the curiousness to see what's happening outside. So we sat 1.5 hours after that event and continued to Tairaki. I felt that was a very good experience which Baba wanted to give me. If I would have been walking and talking or preparing myself in some other way, I'm not too sure I would have been in that Manmanabhava stage. But we were already sitting in meditation. It was really Manmanabhava stage. And it happened in the 4 countries, Venezuela, Trinidad, Guyana, and Grenada. 4 countries, it was simultaneously 1 minute, 7.1. And then we went, afterwards some of them went outside and brought some news. Our cell phone was fully with a message, WhatsApp message, what is happening, if you're alive or if you're dead, or whatever it is, full of messages and messages and messages. We did not know it was so serious. Buildings were shaking, 30-story building and 40-story building, they were shaking. I heard the people were, having a lot of noise and things like that. But somehow I was blessed. I did not feel any seriousness or anything so far for the earthquake. And we just normal. And the damage was very minimum. Very minimum. Don't you think that was a miracle? 7.1 for 60 seconds. That is full 1 minute. I felt that was a miracle. Later on, scientists, they researched on this. That same 7.1 earthquake in Haiti has 90% damage. And here it was just a 5 to 10% damage, no life. Everybody was saved. 1 or 2 cars, few cars and few buildings, few cracks. And building was just standing as it is. People were there in the building. They could not come out of the building, and yet they were very safe. When scientists tried to investigate or did research on this earthquake, they were baffled. They did not know why no damage took place. And they themselves felt it was God's miracle. And that gave me the inner thinking, inner experience to me, that how Baba's remembrance can bring the miracle, provided we are able to remember Baba at the time of difficulty, at the time of event which is taking place. In this case, we did not have to remember, but we were in the remembrance, and there was no curiosity. There was no thought of anything, what will happen, how it will happen. Only one thought which came in my mind: Baba, keep the prestige at this moment. Nothing should happen to anybody so that they can get higher experience of faith in Baba. because whatever situation they were facing was already very big. And this is bigger than that. I say, if they can face this situation with remembrance of God, then definitely the other situation they will feel that is too small. And that was only thought, one thought. I'm elaborating this thought, but there was only one thought, that Baba let their faith be stronger after this earthquake. So like this means I am here, it shows that nothing happened there. And a lot of people were surprised. A lot of people were surprised on this. And of course, volcanoes and hurricanes and the smaller things happen. But any time you had to think about it, you had to make the specific effort. It was about 20 years ago. Means we were trying our best to remember Baba at the time of need, and when it is not needed, we remember Baba with love, with faith. 20 years ago, I was in Guyana, and I went there for the 18th of January program, which is Baba's Day. So you're only talking about Baba, you remain in the consciousness of Baba, and you feel so much love. Means those days are the days that you remember Baba with his strength. That is why it's called Simrti Divas or Samarthi Divas. That means day of remembrance or day of power. So I feel that I was having this energy within me. So one person offered me transport. He just bought a car and he offered me the transport. He was not so perfect in driving and knowing the mechanism of the car, but I felt that it's the first time he has offered me the car, so I will take the car. The flight was very early morning, so we had to leave around 3 o'clock. When halfway we went, it was very dark still, 3 o'clock, early morning. And car shut down when nobody was around except Baba. Nobody was around us. And I had to reach for the airport. And when I went, I was just watching and I said, Baba. Only thing emerged was Baba. And I see that while I was remembering Baba, and it was very instant remembrance of Baba. I can tell you that was very instant. As soon as I stopped, I remember. Our remembrance of Baba immediately came. And that is where the word emerged, instant remembrance of Baba. And in the remembrance of Baba, I was aware of the brother coming out of the car, bonnet is open, and he is trying to do something without any much understanding and knowing. And then he, I'm aware of what is happening around. And same time I was remembering Baba. And then he did not have anything to do. And I said, brother, can you come inside and sit and start your car? And it started, and we went in time to the airport. And I felt that it was a miracle of remembering Baba. Nobody was able to help us. Anyway, we were very far away from the town. We were like in the jungle, on the road, but no houses or something of that effect. Only Baba's remembrance. And since then, I had so much faith that instant remembrance of Baba, which is Manmanabhav, is a miracle. Something impossible will become possible. That faith continued with me. And then we start talking on this subject in the different classes. And we decided that we're going to make effort. We make the different groups, so different topics were given. One of the topic was instant remembrance of Baba. Whether you face the calamities, whether you don't face the calamities, but you heard the news of the calamities, whether you heard the news from somebody, whether you news through the electronic media, whatever, wherever it coming to your ear, you instantly remember Baba and start sending the vibrations. And that was, I find that that effort was very good. Because why we do not have the instant remembrance of Baba? Because we had a lot of judgmental attitude. Why this happened? Why that country? Why this person? Why this happened? Who is right? Who is wrong? So many questions, so much curiosity, which blocks our remembrance of Baba. So we start practicing this and we start giving each other the report. We'll just sit down and give the report of, report means little chart of each other, how we are progressing, what we are doing, if it's working, if it's not working. And like this we started practicing, because I believe that if we want to perfect in something or we want to make effort, we had to concentrate on subject for a while, otherwise it will not be possible. So in the tapasya year we take the different topics, in the other years we take the different topics. So we take this topic, three, 4 topics, but this is one of the topic which was there. And especially I was making effort while I was driven on the road. Because so many things happens at the time of driving. So many different type of thoughts, so many different type of things happens that I say, when I will be driven, because I don't drive, when I will be driven, I will have the remembrance of Baba. If anybody gave the bad drive, I will remember Baba and thank Baba for saving all of us. If I see an accident, also I will remember Baba, because I will not be judgmental. People slow down the traffic and they start watching who is right, who is wrong, who is dead, who is not dead, if there is any damage to the car and things like that. I'm aware of all those things while driving. People who are in the car, they are involved in it, but I was not involved in those type of questioning, those type of slowing down. But I had just a glance. Means we all had, means something which is in front of you, you had to see. So I will have a glance of those things, but definitely remember Baba. And I will hear other people who are sitting in the car. Like for example, there was I don't remember which country, but we were driving somewhere, and I see these 2 young people who were hanging over the truck. Means young age is the age where you want to be curious, you want to know what you could do, like they go into college or school or whatever it is. And they were hanging. One was able to catch hold of the top of the truck. Another was not. Another was holding the hand of other one. One was like this, one was holding the hand. And the second one was just about 6 inches above the road. And I was hearing so many comments. These young people are like this, they need to get lesson. This is a good lesson for them, things like. I'm aware of those things. But in my mind, I say, only thing which is needed at this present is Baba's remembrance and wishing for them to be safe. That is the only thing which we can do at this point. Nothing else which I'm hearing and I'm aware of is not important for this time. And I said, Baba, I said, Baba, 2-3 times I said, Baba, do something for these two young people. Although they were not Brahmins, of course they were outsider, but it's still Baba's children. And all of a sudden I see this traffic light came. And the truck stopped. And the two young boys, they come out and they walk out safe. I said, thank you, Baba. Nothing can be done. Means, I will not even imagine how Baba will save them. But safety was, all of a sudden, the traffic light came, which I was not even imagining that it could happen like that. Yes, there was one remembrance of Baba. And I say, Baba, thank you, thank you. And I'm still listening to the people around in the car, different comments. Listening means I'm aware of. I'm not listening and keeping and absorbing those things, but I'm definitely aware what people are talking about. But my concentration was Baba, safety, and good wishes for them. I did not know how that will happen. That also I did not know what kind of miracles Baba will going to show me. But miracle which happened was a traffic light, and all the traffic stopped and they were safely came out. So I felt that I started getting more and more faith in Baba's remembrance that this can make miracle and this can make impossible possible. That's a true slogan I have in my mind, that anything impossible can happen as possible, and some miracle always happen. One time I was traveling. I was going from one center to next center, and it was early morning Saturday. I'm not sure about other countries what happens, but the countries like our country, where people get pay on Friday, they go and drink. They go to the club, they go to the drinking, and when they're driving, evening of night of Friday and Saturday morning, you can find about 3 or 4 accidents in 1 hour drive, because of the whatever they do. And I was going there, we had 4 o'clock meditation. After that, I sat in the car to be driven to the other center. And as soon as halfway I saw, this big crowd around, and then I see. I glance, I don't see, because the practice I want to do is that, because I start seeing and involving myself. That means I'm involving why, what, why, this, that. But I glance it, and all of a sudden I say, Baba, let this event which has taken place at this moment become the means of learning and realizing, and something great must happen out of it, Baba. And this event actually bring the realization that these small laws bring the great benefit to them. Laws turn into benefit, some form of benefit. Sometimes it happens that physical laws take place, but spiritually there is a deep realization. Something inside comes out, and person realize, people realize, relatives realize, so many different things happen. So only thought at that time took place in my mind while remembering Baba, that this event of loss should turn into the event of benefit. And I would just start giving the whatever Baba's rays or Baba's power. And then I was able to reach to the next center. And straight away I went to sit in Baba's remembrance, meditation and the Murli. And I read the Murli. But that day, because the way it happened, the thinking, way this happened, I read the Murli at ease. Means I read the Murli every day, so that day also I read the Murli. And after reading the Murli, when I was giving the Toli to the souls, Baba's children, few children commented, today's Murli was different from all other days, something of that effect they were. And I think that happened because the positivity and thinking of Baba which happened. But effect of that was for the whole day for me. Effect means positive effect. Effect means good experience. Remain for the whole day. I say, Baba, whatever is happening, let it loss turn into benefit. And I'm sure something must have happened, but I did not go to check or anything. Something, good things always had some good result. So that was very important. So I started checking the little event, not the big event like big hurricane or big earthquake or big thing. I started checking, and I also started checking my dreams. Even in the dream, if I was able to remember Baba, or I was not able to remember Baba, I was checking that. On one of the event, I think I had the remembrance of Baba, which is Manmana Bhav, Madhyaji Bhav. Other event, I was not able to have the remembrance of Baba in the beginning. But later on, I was able to have the remembrance of Baba. So in the dreams, when I'm conscious, I'm not conscious, I was having these different things. One time I dreamt the big ferocious elephant. And that elephant was coming towards me. And coming towards me, so I was very scared. I could not remember Baba. I can say I could not remember Baba. And then this elephant is coming towards me. So I entered the gate, I entered in the house. But this elephant break the whole gate. So I say, if elephant can break the whole gate, then elephant will going to come inside also, and definitely I had to give up. So I said, whatever happened, my life has already gone. So I started surrendering myself. I remember Baba, I surrender myself. Baba, you are the one who... And when I turned towards the elephant, I had such a beautiful feelings that this elephant is like a grandfather. And this elephant has come to give me blessing. So I turn, I look at elephant look at me, and elephant, like as if pointing towards me to come closer. And I went closer. I get this signal that I must put my hand like this. I put my hand like that, and a coin fell inside on my hand. And I felt it was a blessing. So sometimes you get scared, then you get a remembrance of Baba. But another time, it was not like that. I instantly was able to remember Baba in that another dream. I never had the visions. I'm not the person of the trance messenger or trance vision. But I do get a lot of thing, and I do check if Baba's remembrance is there, and the word instant remembrance of Baba is there or not. In other dream, when I was in Jamaica, this atmosphere of fear there. And we are sisters living there. I was not so much concerned about myself, but I was concerned about other sisters because they are young and we all live alone as sisters. It is not the safest place to stay alone as sisters. So maybe that subconscious mind, I had some thought and I went. I had a dream of the classroom setting. I came to the classroom because I was suspecting somebody to come. So I was preparing myself very happily, cleaning, putting the chairs in a tidy way. And all of a sudden I see a person, big build, kind of little ferocious, pointing the gun towards me. And I did not have the fear, but I had three thoughts in my mind. One thought which I have is, you are God, you are my father's son. Means father means Baba. And I am your father's daughter. So means we are brothers and sisters then. We are Baba's children, we are children of one God. So brothers and sisters, and yet whatever you want to do, that is, you go ahead. So instead of he shouting, he put his gun below and started walking towards me. And I was standing and I glided and I sat down in Baba's remembrance. And he came closer and sat down in the position in the church. And he was watching me, and I was remembering Baba. I watch also. And the words emerged from him was, our Father. You know, he said, we are children of our Father, and you have the power to take from God. And I don't. But if you share little power to me, I want to change my life. I felt it was such a gesture. As soon as I wake up after that, I was full of love. And I was full of merciful feeling in my heart. I said, Baba, people don't do anything wrong because they want to do the wrong things. But they do wrong things because they don't have power to do the right thing. And since then, all the fear for that country disappeared. And a lot of loving and merciful feeling emerged. It was not the physical way, but it was such a kind of dream. So I checked Baba's remembrance, yes, Baba's remembrance, and I find it is miracle. Now I had such a beautiful feeling, not only for those countries, but for everyone. That everyone is Baba's children. They are not doing anything wrong because they want to, but they are doing something because they are, they are weak, and we need to share. So we do the service, Mansa service for such type of souls. Whenever we do the service of Baba, we do the service. So like this, so many things. I felt that Baba gave me so many examples and so many events. Coming to hurricane. Hurricane means in those countries, people don't die so many. But as far as material things are concerned, lot of damage take place. Last year, they had the 3 countries, 3 islands where a hurricane took place. And out of those 3 islands, we had 2 islands, almost 3 islands, we have the center. And one of the center was just not far from maybe Saraswati Bhavan. The ocean was like Saraswati Bhavan or across the road. And damage took place, 95% damage took place. But Baba's home did not have even the 5% damage, which was very close to the ocean. The damage took place to the landlord house, but not on the another. I think many of you know that was Sister Usha in Puerto Rico. That was damaged a lot, but there was nothing happened to Baba's home. And many other, means we listen to so many people, different news from the different parts of the world, that everything happened, but Baba's children are safe, Baba's houses are safe. That is Baba, because it's Baba's house, so Baba take care of, and Baba's children, they remember Baba. They don't have nothing to remember Baba, nothing else except Baba, so they remember Baba. One time I was facing the very big hurricane. Again, I was in Jamaica. Trinidad is very blessed. Where I live is very blessed because on the northern part where the ocean is, there's a big mountain there. So whenever hurricane come, it don't come to the country inside. But effect of hurricane comes. But we never had hurricane in Trinidad because of the northern range of the mountain, but other islands usually have. So one time I was in Jamaica and this hurricane came. We had a small house which is rented, and people were calling from America, whosoever listened to the news, they were calling. London, they were calling. And when they were calling and I was answering the phone, and they said, Sister Hemlata, you are there? I said, yes, I am here. Oh, nothing will happen. I had to prepare myself. Nothing will happen, how it is possible? Sister Hemlata said, nothing will happen, everything will going to be okay. Now we are okay now. Okay. Now I had to build up myself inside because so many people are showing so much faith in Baba's child. So I had to prepare and prepare. We did not have enough material in the sense of wealth or money to protect our house by putting the plywood, by putting the tape, putting this, putting that. We did not have. And people say, have you put the plywood around the thing? Have you done this one? I say, we are protected by Baba. We can't be doing all that because we can't afford that. But we have enough food, we have enough water, we have enough gas to cook. All that was very good. And we prepare ourselves. We had a little torchlight, which is called hurricane torchlight, which can work with the battery, which can work with hand, which can work with the sun. We had one, and we managed with that, and we sit down. It's a kind of fearsome experience, to be truthful. An experience which we got there was first place was very active because everybody go and buy the things and all the supermarket are empty, everybody going to prepare everything. Then it become completely silent, as if nothing will going to happen. But the time is there that this is the time hurricane will come, but everything will get quiet. Everybody goes in their house, they go in the shelter, they go in different places, and then this ghost like image emerge. Water, air, darkness, clouds, everything come with a big noise. Zzz, and it increase and increase. And then it bangs your doors and windows. If it is weak, it breaks. If it's not weak, it doesn't break. So nothing happened where we are. But it was you had to sit down and you had to listen to that big noise. And Baba was preparing us physically and spiritually. And we did not have anything to protect us around the house except Baba's remembrance. With me, one sister was there. She was a bit scared. I was not. And then all the trees started falling on the house. Everything started, big noise, big breaking, big everything happened. And that hurricane was pronounced as 5-degree hurricane with the eye is passing through the country. That means they were expecting complete 95% damage. But it reached to the second or third and stopped. What I can say that these calamities, whenever come, every thought of every person counts. Every feeling counts. Because those countries which has religious-minded countries like ours, by the time they hear the news, they started playing all the religious songs. They don't play nothing else. Religious songs, religious prayer, everything, all the radio station, all the TV station, everything is those things. They don't go to anything else. But main thing is when it's not the prayer can change, it's not the thinking can change, but changes take place when inside heart change. And that is why it is called natural calamities are called the cleansing process. Because I have not talked to my neighbor for a year because something conflict happened. On the day of that, I phone and talk to that person and say, if anything happened, let me know if I have. So when the heart started changing, most important part is the heart start changing, then the degrees can change. Last year, one of the island was pronounced 2-degree hurricane. And they were very relaxed and they comfortable and they sleep. And 12 o'clock that hurricane turned into the 5-degree. Imagine, why this thing happened? It is, of course, the thought, the karmas, everything is included in it. And this was 5-degree change into 2 degrees. It was a good gesture there. And at the end of that, I felt that earning, the spiritual earning which I have, is like 10 years earning in one day. You know, when you face something with a great thing, it's good. I like to take such kind of challenge without the fear. Anywhere some problem is there, I'm ready to go. Some people, they say, don't go there, so you will be damaged. I'll go wherever the problems are. And I feel that Baba's presence should be there, even in those countries where we are not there. And Baba's presence means Baba's presence, Baba's children presence, so Baba's presence is there. I feel that when we send a vibration from other countries, it is not like being in that part of the world or being in that country and sending this remembrance of Baba. It is two different things. So we all help each other, but the being present there make a lot of difference. In one of the country, there was some violence was there, and I supposed to go in that country. I went to the airline, I talked to them. They say, you sure you want to go there? Do you know that there is some violence that is taken place? I say, yes, I heard the news. Still you want to go? Yes. If you will be stranded? Yes. If I stranded anywhere, I'm okay with that. It doesn't matter to me. And I said, so this is travel person. She put me on the flight. Very few people were there in the flight because some of the people, they changed their mind. When I went there, nothing, I did not feel after that there is no violence, nothing was there. So I felt that Baba's children presence is very important, who know and understand Baba, and who can remember accurately Baba's remember. Because in those countries, if you don't have the no Baba, then you will not able to remember. They will do prayer, they will do everything. But Baba's remembrance, this Manmanabhav, instant remembrance of Baba, is so important. We cannot believe, but it is the faith that it creates such kind of big vibrations anywhere you are. And that is why I feel that Baba's name, but this need to be practiced every single day, every single event. We can say that I can't say that I'm so perfect that every event I remember Baba. Some place I may be saying why and what, but putting the full stop and remembering Baba is very, very important in our life. So I'm happy to share some of these things.